Welcome to the city that never sleeps, New York City, a place where history breathes through its streets and its skyline tells tales of ambition, innovation, and resilience. But have you ever wondered how this iconic city became the architectural marvel we know today? Let's dive into the fascinating history of New York and explore how its past shaped the structures that define it. Our story begins in the early 1600s, when the Dutch established New Amsterdam on the southern tip of Manhattan. Imagine a small trading post surrounded by wooden buildings and unpaved streets. Who could have guessed this humble start would one day give rise to the financial capital of the world? This period laid the foundation for New York's grid system, though it would be centuries before the orderly streets we know today took shape. Can you imagine navigating a bustling Wall Street back when it was actually a wall? Fast forward to the late 19th century, and New York is a booming metropolis. This era saw the birth of the skyscraper, a revolutionary idea born out of necessity. With limited land and an ever-growing population, the only way to expand was up. Take the Flatiron Building, for example. Its triangular shape made it stand out even back then. It became one of the city's first icons, but did you know critics initially doubted its stability? Today, it's a beloved symbol of New York's architectural ingenuity. Sadly, not all architectural marvels have stood the test of time. The Singer Building, once the tallest in the world, was demolished in 1968. Imagine if this 612-foot masterpiece still graced the skyline. Gap 3S. Hey everyone, so as we moved into the 1900s, New York City's skyline just kept changing, right? And you know what came out of that? One of the most famous buildings ever, the World Trade Center. This amazing architect, Minoru Yamasaki, designed these twin towers, and they were finished in the early 1970s. They were the tallest buildings in the world for a bit, showing off America's power and awesome architecture. Now, these towers were designed really simply, with small windows and a cool steel exterior. It was both practical and stylish. Each tower had 110 floors, packed with offices and even a spot way up top where you could see the whole city. But the World Trade Center wasn't just a pretty face. It was a busy center for business, with companies from all over wanting to be there. Sadly, we all know what happened on September 11th, 2001. The world was shocked and saddened by the loss, and the site became a reminder of strength and hope. But you know New Yorkers, right? They rebuilt. And in 2014, the new One World Trade Center opened. Standing tall at 1,776 feet, a nod to the year America became independent, it shows how strong and united we are. From its shiny top to its eco-friendly design, One World Trade Center isn't just a cool building, it shows the spirit of New York City, always moving forward, always coming back stronger. Gap 3S. The 1920s and 30s ushered in the Art Deco era. This was the age of glamour and ambition, and nowhere is this more evident than in the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building. Their sleek designs and intricate details epitomize the optimism of the Roaring Twenties. Did you know that the Chrysler Building's spire was secretly assembled inside the building and hoisted into place to win the race for the world's tallest building? It held the title for only 11 months before the Empire State Building claimed the crown. New York's architecture is more than just skyscrapers. The city's diverse communities have left their mark, creating a mosaic of styles and cultures. From the grand brownstones of Harlem to the bustling streets of Chinatown and the charming tenements of Little Italy, each neighborhood tells its own story. These buildings remind us of the struggles and triumphs of those who came seeking the American dream. What stories do these walls hold? And how have they shaped the city's identity? Today, New York continues to innovate. Modern landmarks like One World Trade Center and the Vessel showcase how the city embraces the future while honoring its past. And let's not forget the High Line, a park built on an old elevated railway, a perfect example of sustainability meeting creativity. From colonial wooden houses to cutting-edge skyscrapers, New York's architecture is a living timeline. Each building, whether it still stands or has faded into history, contributes to the city's unparalleled story. So, the next time you're walking through the streets of New York, look up. Each building has a story to tell, a piece of history waiting to be uncovered. What's your favorite New York building, and what story does it tell you? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating cities and their hidden stories. See you in the next video.